Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 28th. You start with this Gazelle card that says change and purity. You also have this Groom card that says husband and marriage on it. So if you're looking for love, here you go. You have another card of marriage. So you definitely could be meeting a husband or a wife. Take it how it resonates. But that's only for those of you that want love. The Hierophant is also about, he is the bridge between the heavens and the earth. So he communicates with both sides. And the Ten of Pentacles is kind of like your ultimate vision for life. It is everything you want and desire in your life. And it's about kind of like working towards that. Ten of Pentacles is building, leaving a legacy, which is something that we pretty much do forever. And so you really could be kind of like working on your vision, and here you go. You have another card of working towards your vision with the Star card. It's a little bit different because the Star says that you have the vision and you could be moving towards it. So yeah, looks really, really good. You have the Hierophant. Again, for those of you that want love, this looks really good. Or if you already, some of you I feel already have love. And, this could be like a deepening of the commitment if you're meeting a person. I also would encourage you, as always, I think that Scorpios need to think outside the box. For all you fixed signs, I think that flexibility is kind of like a keyword for fixed signs right now. So the Hierophant can sometimes represent inside the box thinking when we need to think outside the box. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, everything you want and desire. Money looks pretty good for water signs this week. Again, I was surprised by the November readings because they were just more positive about money than I kind of thought they would be. And this is definitely a positive financial reading. So if you're looking to improve your finances, or if you're hoping to make more money, or if you're just hoping to get a job even, this could be you getting a job. You have the Hierophant to the Five of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. This could be you trying to get something like a job where there's a lot of competition for it, but it's like you're getting the offer. So again, I would even encourage you, if you are thinking about getting a job where there is a lot of competition for it, then I would go for it, because this says that you could stand out, especially if you've been educated, right? The Hierophant is all about education. It can say that you have a certain level of education, or you went to school for something and now you're trying to get a job in the same field with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Sure, why not? But I would go for it. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is my card that says, is the juice worth the squeeze? I think everybody gets this nowadays, and we all need to be looking at pretty much everything that we're doing, and we need to say, is it worth it or not? Just so we don't waste time. I really feel what it is it's not so much about wasting time, because I don't really feel like we waste time in life. We pretty much learn from everything that we go through, but I do feel there's a little bit of energy from the universe that's encouraging people to be more efficient. And so if we're wasting time, or if we feel like we're wasting time on something, Five of Wands, Two of Swords, then we probably are. And I think the Seven of Pentacles sometimes just says, is it worth it to do what you're doing, or is there a better way? And I think everyone should do this for every area of their life right now. With the Hierophant, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely a card of resourcefulness and using your resources, but I kind of feel like, again, that you're increasing your resources, or you're just making more money, or you're doing things to, increase your resources, which is good. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, like a lot of hard work. I feel like you have been working very hard, or you've been trying to get ahead. I get more of that feeling for you off of the Ten of Wands. It's not really saying anything traditional to me. It's more saying that you have been trying to get ahead. And we have the Five of Wands, which is like conflict or competition. And so there has been competition in something that you've been doing, or that something you have been feeling called to do, because we have Five of Wands to the Judgment. And Judgment is your calling, or your inner calling, and the Star is also kind of like a card of your purpose in some ways. I will explain that at the end, but the Star is like having a North Star, having that big goal, wish, or dream that you're trying to accomplish. So I feel like really that you've just been trying to get ahead. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card. So definitely trying to get ahead. I feel like you are trying to discover like what your purpose is, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card of deep analysis. He is really looking at those seven pentacles that he has grown, and he's saying, is it worth it or not? Was it worth it to put my energy into this or not? So some of you could be trying to figure out like what your purpose is, or you could be trying to figure out if what you think your purpose is your purpose or not. And, again, I think that's what's going on here. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this Wasp spirit, it says sometimes life stings. You have this hawk spirit, it says let spirit be your guide. Yeah, with the judgment card and the star, these would definitely be cards of spirit guiding you. The judgment card is your higher self. We have this big higher self angel right here on the judgment card, which is, spirit trying to guide you. And then the star is like that North Star. So kind of like spirit trying to guide you. So I would trust your inner guidance system, and I would trust any sign symbols, synchronicities, messages that you're receiving with this energy. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, it's an amazing time for teamwork. We have Pluto going into Aquarius officially in November. Pluto in Aquarius is anything that benefits the collective. So that does not mean we should become part of the collective, but it does say that, things like teamwork, co-creation, working together with other people, moving away from competition is going to be more beneficial, is going to just be a better energy. And again, I like to tell people, I don't think competition is a bad thing. There are competitions that are fun and I don't think competition is going anywhere. But what I would say is with Pluto in Aquarius, just co-creation is just going to be a little bit more favored as far as the energy is concerned. So I would start looking for opportunities to work together with other people or to get people to help lift you up as well. When people help you lift up, you lift them up along with you. So the Three of Pentacles is kind of like all about that, and that's what I would focus on there. You have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, again, is conflict and competition. These people are having a conflict. The Five of Wands is really a card of learning from conflict. They are using sticks to fight. They are not using swords. So it really says that they are training. They are learning how to fight. And with I think the Five of Wands really should remind us that, any conflicts we've been through, there's something that we have gotten out of them. And it might be just the lesson. It might be what we learned or what we went through. It might be the story as well. But the Five of Wands wants people to focus on what you learned so that you can get something out of whatever the situation is that you've been going through. I also feel like you need to realize that there's another way to do things, because we have the Hierophant, which is thinking outside the box. We have the Two of Swords. She has that new island behind her, and that new island represents like a third place or a different solution to something that she's dealing with. She is thinking this or that, but really there's another way that she could do things. She's also trying to find like a middle ground, or she's trying to come to an agreement with two sides. I look at her as a card of mediation, or trying to mediate between two sides, but really maybe the answer is that there is no mediation between two sides. You just have to go to that island and come up with a third place solution. So that's what I would do there. You have the Page of Pentacles. I kind of just feel like good news coming in here, because Page of Pentacles to Judgment would be good news. And going up to the Star, it would say the good news is a blessing. So if you are receiving good news, I feel it's a blessing. The Page of Pentacles could also be you looking at this new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. It's just one big pentacle right here. So I feel that you could be learning about a new opportunity that is coming your way. Or again, maybe you've been presented with an opportunity already, and the Page of Pentacles would say that you've been learning about it. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess. Yeah, High Priestess really represents unlimited potential. Most people think that she represents intuition or trusting your intuition or mysteries or secrets, which she definitely does. But she also represents unlimited potential, and it just says that anything that you're working towards has unlimited potential. There are no limits to what you can accomplish. But with the High Priestess, we have to believe it and we have to see it. She normally has 3 stages to the moon on her crown, and it kind of represents the fact that she sees the beginning, middle, and end of any situation she enters into before she enters into it. But she's not necessarily doing that with her intuition. She might just be visualizing how she wants something to go. So the High Priestess is a great card for visualizing. With the Five of Wands, you have the Two of Swords again. So just like I said, I really just feel this is saying that these two cards are connected. I don't think it's really saying anything. I think it's saying that sometimes we try to come to an agreement, but there just is no agreement. Or there might be an agreement, but it might be something that no one's ever thought of before with the Two of Swords. Because again, Two of Swords is third place solutions. Most people think this or that to every single problem that exists, but really maybe there's something else that could solve the problem. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords. This is pretty good, actually, because this to me would say, especially with that Judgment card, that you could be getting out of some sort of nightmare, or you've experienced a nightmare and now you're having a fresh start or new beginning in some area of your life. Nine of Swords is a never-ending nightmare. It is just a round situation, but with the Judgment card, it kind of says that you're leaving something behind, and you're leaving this behind, the Nine of Swords. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this closure card and this calm card. Some of you, we have a bunch of retrogrades going on at the end of the year here, so it wouldn't surprise me if some of you were getting closure from a past person, or if you were hearing from a past person. I guess this could make you more calm, maybe, but I would focus on being calm with this energy. You have the Two of Swords, Judgment card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Again, Two of Swords is like this or that thinking. She needs to trust her intuition. She has this blindfold on, and sometimes in the tarot, the blindfold represents kind of trusting your intuition. I also feel that this card is saying no settling. Like if you are settling on something, or if you feel like you're settling in some area of your life, the Two of Swords says like don't settle. The Two of Swords can also say it's time to let down your guard, in some area of your life. So there's nothing wrong with protecting your heart, but she's protecting her heart so much that she can't see new opportunities that exist. And so I think that this card for you is saying it might be time to, let go the need to protect your heart from something. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be love. It could be, maybe you're afraid to start your business again, or, start that new job because you were hurt in the past, and it just says try again. You have the Judgment card. I feel that this whole entire reading is talking about your purpose. The Judgment card is answering the call. These people are standing in this coffin, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life. And so this card really says you have to step into your new life, and you have to answer the call. This is your higher self angel, and your higher self angel is calling you into something new. Really, I don't know that it's something new. I think it's more the star, which could be like a goal, wish, or dream, something that you've always been drawn to. When you think about it, the star is that big star in the sky. It's like something that you are clearly going to be drawn to. And so is this really something new? I would say no, it's probably something you've always thought of doing with your life, or it's maybe always a direction that you thought your life would move in. And the Judgment card, I feel, is saying do it. You have the star right here. So it's saying go for it. You have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has to be like bold and assertive. If she's going to do something, she really has to go for it. She has to give it like 110% effort. And if she does that, she'll find success. So I think like now is the time. You have the Ace of Pentacles. What's interesting as well is what's popping into my head with this card is I feel like you're getting an opportunity that makes this easier. So, again, this could be like money, coming in for you, or you could be receiving an opportunity to get close to your goal, wish, or dream. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is definitely saying accept that opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is something we have to like nurture into existence. It's something we really have to, care for and nurture into existence. And that's exactly what I would do with that card. With the Two of Swords, you have the Knight of Cups. Could be a Knight in Shining Armor. Not like really a love reading, but there is a little bit, you do have this Husband card here. So if you are looking for love, this could be like a new person coming in for you if you don't already have it. I do feel like some of you already have a person that you're actually going to be with forever. So, take how it resonates. But if you do want love, this could be a Knight in Shining Armor. The Knight of Cups is also about your dream. He is normally looking into that cup. He's normally standing in the desert with the water flowing in front of him. And the Knight of Cups literally represents imagining something where you just have to plant seeds in front of that water. Even though you are in the desert, even though you don't think you have the resources, you do. With the Judgment card, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is like a victory. Ace of Swords can also represent communication, which is interesting. So again, I think that your higher self, or your guides or your ancestors or whatever you want to call it, they are trying to communicate with you and guide you towards something. Ace of Swords is laser-like focus. It's about really kind of narrowing down what you focus on so that you can have the victory on the Ace of Swords. And I definitely feel that going towards the star. Again, just focusing on the star. And focusing on accomplishing what you want. The Ace of Swords could also represent the truth, and you do have the High Priestess here, so you have that closure card. Some of you could be getting communication or closure from a person. They could be telling you the truth. Obviously, if you don't want to know the truth, I would be very careful. I always say, like, sometimes a reading will say the truth is coming out, but, like, do you really want to know that your past person slept with your, like, uncle, mother, and sister all at the same time? You probably don't want to know that. So, again, do you really want to know? I don't know. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about curiosity. Again, I was getting something about, like, this Ace of Pentacles, like, something you're looking at with the Page of Pentacles, and something you're curious about. So you could be curious about an opportunity, but I really feel the reading is saying, if there is an opportunity that you are being presented with, if you haven't already, some of you I feel like have already been presented with this opportunity because it's right here with the Page of Pentacles. But maybe it's something that just captures your attention, or it's like maybe your boss just says something offhand, like, oh, we're looking for a person to fill this role. Take it, right? I feel like this is saying go for it. You're probably curious about it for a reason. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Time to Go card and this Milk and Honey card. Yeah, the Time to Go card is kind of like my purgatory card. She's about to reach that doorway that's at the back of the card there. And so she's been stuck in a holding pattern. And you started with that 10 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like you have been waiting. I don't remember exactly what I said with that 10 of Wands, but I was getting something about you just trying to get ahead or something. And I feel like you're finally getting ahead. The Milk and Honey card is about, enjoying life and, enjoying the things that are going on in your life. It actually reminds me quite a bit of the Star, because the Star is definitely a good card for, nurturing yourself or caring for yourself. The Star is about having this North Star and really trying to accomplish that big goal, wish, or dream. The Star, she's pouring this water here out onto land, and it's coming from the pool of universal consciousness. It says what's possible for one person is possible for everyone. So it really, if you don't, like, I kind of get a little bit of this feeling in this reading that you don't think something is possible. So if you don't think something is possible, this says actually it is possible, because, if someone has done what you want to do, then it's possible for everyone. The Star can also represent getting the big picture, and I do kind of feel that, there's this bird here. It says you need to get a bird's eye view. Sometimes I think we just have to zoom out and we just have to look at the big picture, and it makes things much more possible. So, that's what I would do here. With the Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, really going for what you want. So, again, I think it would be a great time for you to be bold and assertive. The Queen of Wands also says you're very attractive at this time, so if you are looking for love, I would go get attention, especially, Queen of Wands with the Star would represent needing to stand out, needing to, put yourself out there. The Queen of Wands is also about learning as you go, so usually when the Queen of Wands comes up, we are about to move towards the sun. She has the sunflower right here. The sunflowers point towards the sun, so we're about to move towards joy, love, happiness, peace, or, something. And the Queen of Wands says that you might not know how you are going to do something, which you have a lot of cards here that basically say that, but you need to do it anyway. No one, the secret of life is no one knows what they're doing. So, nobody knows anything. And, that should give you confidence, not hurt you in any way. And I think you need to move towards something anyway. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in the good stuff is about doing things in a different way. He's stealing these swords from this army in the background so that they can't be used against him in battle. He's basically going to war, but just in a different way. And, that's what this card means. It means you need to do things in a different way and just stay flexible. With the Star, you have the King of Swords. I do feel you could be attracting someone who's like older than you or very mature. So if you are looking for love, it could be like an older person. Doesn't have to be an air sign. Actually, you have like everything here, so it could be any sign that's coming in for you. But I do feel it could be a more like an older person. I also feel the King of Swords is a card of knowledge and wisdom, and it says you know a lot. You can use your knowledge and wisdom for success. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Lovers. Again, definitely could be love. Not really a love reading, but I definitely feel there are love cards here, and this could be you being very seductive at this time. You are a Scorpio, so I think Scorpios are seductive normally anyway, and you could just be seducing a new person. There you go. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords says, stay flexible. It's coming up twice. Whenever a card repeats itself, it's basically the universe saying I meant what I said. So I think you're just kind of needing to be flexible. You have this Flowers card that says happiness on it. Yeah, we do see some happiness in the reading, and some of the things here say, like the Queen of Wands, she follows the sun. She moves towards her happiness. You have this rainbow. It says the most difficult part of a situation is over. So I think we said something like this in this reading. I'm not sure. I think on the Ten of Wands, they're saying you're just trying to get ahead. You're finally getting ahead. So, if you've been through any challenges, it's like you're getting to the other side. You have this bowl. It says plenty of material things. Yeah, especially if you're accepting a new opportunity with that Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. I think those two cards could really be improving your finances, or, could be improving your earnings in some way. You have this Jug card. It says lighthearted, carefree time. All water signs have had something like this week. Not exactly this, but, very similar to like lighthearted energy. So not taking things too seriously, being more playful. And, I think all that would be good for you. You have this grapes card says time to go out and have fun. Yes. Time to release the burdens of the 10 of wands. Time to enjoy yourself more and bring more of that like enjoyment energy into your life. But all in all, this looks pretty good here, Scorpio. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.